guys, welcome back to Selfie Sunday number 27. It is October 2nd. Shout out to my poppy. Happy birthday. I am feeling good. I took a little extra time. Well, I love when I'm on a trip and I get to sleep in. So that was fabulous. Okay, so we're going to start off with a good scripture, which I haven't done in a long time. And I think that's what my podcast has been missing. I said podcast. Oh, guys, I'm converting to podcast probably in the beginning of the year. I think I would love to talk a lot more, and I think this platform may not be the best fit for my message, and I can also bring in more people and we can have more conversations, and I just love. I did radio in high school, like not like the program, I wasn't on like 90, but I did the class, so I was like, oh, I might as well use that skill. You never know why God wants you to do that. Plus, you know, people like now lately I've been into podcasts, so I know people can drive in a car and listen to me. They can, you know, be cleaning up and have it on in the background, so like sitting here watching, they're gonna think they're gonna miss the facial expressions that I make, because I do make the facial expressions. But without further ado, do good, and if you do good only to those who do good to you, why should you get credit? Even sinners do that much. Luke chapter 6, verse 33. So it's effortless to love your closest friends and family, but what about those who don't love you back unconditionally? It's difficult to give a helping hand to a boss who doesn't treat you well, or even someone who cheats, lies, or harms you. However, God challenges us to do just that. Try selecting someone who fits into one of those categories and do something nice for them. So, yes, it's very, very, very easy to be nice to nice people. Like, I was on a trip yesterday, and this girl was kind of standoffish to me, and I was like, I want to call her out and say, you know, you kind of standoffish, and I'm being very polite and bubbly, and I just want to have a good trip, because I thought I was going to do 3 days with her, but I didn't think, oh, but at the end of the turn, she was nice to me. She kept like giving me hugs, and I was just like, oh, maybe that's just her approach, and I just had to continue to exude positive energy. So again, just continue to be you, boo. So if you guys don't know, I wrote my mission statement, purpose, and my end goal for October. Well, I did a year vision board, so I can put it on the back of my phone, so it's there. So every time I go to my phone, I can see my mission and make sure I'm proactively doing the right thing for myself. But yeah, if you guys check that out, I don't know if you missed it on Snapchat, then I'm sorry, but I could do another segment on it. Alright, so my intention is to accept my destiny and state what I vow to do. So a song suggestion I have is by Solange. If you guys haven't heard Seat at the Table, please do. It is like for our culture, let's just say that. Okay, so the song is Cranes in the Sky, and it's so symbolic. Like, I feel like she was singing to me, which, you know, I love Solange. She's like a soul sister of mine. But it was singing to me because it was talking about how much you can do. Like, whenever I feel like, you guys know that I'm kind of like, when I change my hair a lot. I can't really do that right now. I'm probably tempting, like, I'm probably going to get in trouble for this damn hair now, but whatever. I try to hide it as much, but I'm going to wear it today because, you know what, they're not going to stop me. Don't touch my hair. But, that's another song from the album. But, why I keep saying, but, okay. She talks about how you basically do a bunch of things instead of dealing with the problem. So how she said, I try to take it away, I try to sex it away. You do a lot of things, purging and bringing that energy just for it to come right back out and have no effect whatsoever for your well-being. And I do that, you know that, I do that. Woo, you think you shopping is gonna help you? It doesn't help, you feel me? It doesn't help. But the word of the day that I want to use is delusion. It's an idiosyncratic belief or impression that is firmly believed or maintained despite contradiction of circumstances. So there's a positive and negative to everything. So how it works against you. You can go too long without accepting the truth. Meaning, once you finally be like, damn, I'm crazy. Like, I'm crazy. I know this shit ain't really what it is, but I really want it to be something that it's not because it ain't. You feel me? But and I think a lot of people are delusional because it makes them feel better. But if I don't stop saying so how it can work for you. A friend of mine told me you have to be delusional in life to really get to your end game. And okay, so you can move so blindly into the best stopping spot. Law of attraction. If you believe something, it will exist for you. So if you're constantly having on your mind, you know you might not have $1 million in your pocket right now, but if you constantly believe that you have $1 million in your pocket, that's how delusion can work for you, because eventually you'll be attracting those money symbolic things in your life. You'll be attracting more. Okay, so for me, when people ask me, I've been advertising my channel, and they always ask, oh, do you have a lot of followers? And I'm like, well, I always bring up the past of like, well, my fashion videos were the most predominant, which I obviously know those are my natural talents, but this is where I'm trying to get better at. So I said, well, I have been a little inconsistent, but I said, I'm gonna stop saying that to people. I'm gonna say its views are growing. Obviously I have to get better at marketing. You guys know I just like posted one time and then like, hey guys, watch it, and I'm done. But you have to constantly think, and even when I do my videos, I constantly think about the greater audience. I'm saying, oh wow, I can't believe when my podcast grows, which I am switching to that platform because I think it'll be easier for you guys to listen and then, move more, because it's kind of weird just watching somebody and catching my facial expressions. Yes, I'm funny and I'm kind of cute, but this could be a little bit much. Who wants to sit and watch a human talk for that long? Because I can talk forever, and I really want to make them like a 15-minute video, but I don't want to do that to you guys, and I actually have to catch a flight in a moment. So the delusion of being watched, I thought that was hilarious. So I'm good for calling somebody delusional because I think people are a lot of time delusional. But man does not speak or write the script for your life. Remember that. Man does not write the script or speak life into your life. So people always have to remember that what you say about someone is a reflection of you. What do you say about people? So if I say, oh my God, that bitch is ugly, I'm really just saying, oh my God, Nicole, you're ugly, because why would my spirit even speak something about that? I don't care about her looks, you feel me? I don't care, so it really is a reflection of you and how ill your heart is. So I always had to take this in mind. New levels, new devils. So every time you going somewhere higher, there will be people that's trying to bring you downer where they're at. So success is not convenient. I have been in the very good practice, which I am not going to jinx it, of doing what I want to do as far as doing my squats. Y'all know my booty come real quick. But of course, I'm not here to show off my anus because you'll see that in person. You feel me? But I've been doing everything that I've been wanting to do because I feel like the time is now. You feel me? And I can't just be waiting for the perfect time, the perfect gym, I have to make do with what I'm doing right now. And I just kind of proving myself to God, like, hey, come on, bring it for me. Bring it to me so you prove to God and prove to yourself, and more opportunities will come. So I want to talk about karmic relationships. That's something I've been focused on this week as well. And is difficult, emotional, taxing, abusive, manipulative, contradicting relationships. You know you in one of those if any of those things are feeling like, if you have to constantly compromise yourself. And that's one thing that I am no longer doing. Like, I got a boo, and I just feel like I'm not gonna do that. And I feel bad because I feel like I'm really like cutting people off on lists really, really easily. Like, my list just, if we don't share the same values, I'm wasting my time. And back then I don't think I knew my values, and I think a lot of people don't know their values when they're in something and they're like, they realize, wow, this really isn't for me, son. And again, after a big loss, you find your strength after a big loss. And that was, I guess, the final thing I really want to leave to you guys. I'm not going to go too in depth. We are at 8 minutes and 49 seconds. I'm not going to make it longer than 9, 10, I promise. Okay. So thanks for watching. Please comment, like, subscribe, and share. And thank you for my new followers who are watching me. Shout out to the girls that I met and the young man that I met on the airplane yesterday. You guys were amazing. And thank you for letting me share my passion with you all. Thanks. Chat soon.